Alright, I don't know how long this stream is gonna go. I should be live. Everything looks good. Okay. I don't know how long this stream is gonna go, but I have a few things left to do in this game, and I specifically wanted to do them on a stream. First on the list, actually, first thing I want to cover, I went through the entire Pokédex and I caught everything except the last two Pokemon, obviously hinted at in the title, and I think these are going to be the Pokemon everybody does not have. So, we go through the list. I might not have completed the Pokédex entry, but I have caught one of every Pokemon except for, where is he? I started on his page even. Spiritone, which is somewhere, I must have passed it over. And the title Pokemon, Arceus. Hey Richard, welcome to the stream. Just going through my setup for my plan today. Trying to remember what Pokemon number Spiritomb is in this. Not that it matters so much. The point is, oh, there he is. Point is, this is my big one to start with first. It is the only Pokemon I'm missing before the final title fight. And what I was getting at as to why I was covering this, I went through I don't know how many hours of this game, going around catching all these Pokemon, and every so often I find an unknown. I just opened this for the first time. I knew it was here, I saw it. I just opened this for the first time and realized that at the bottom, there are hints for all of the unknown that I'm missing. So that was pretty cool to realize, to find out. So that's something I can do to, you haven't caught every Pokemon yet, but your brother did, to get the Shiny Charm. Yeah, I don't know where you get the Shiny Charm. I know that you have to complete the game to get that. But, yeah, I was surprised to see this. And obviously, you know, unknown are the letters, so read it. For example, A, within the settlement where time rules. So that's going to be in the Diamond Clan settlement, I would assume. Were they the time? Yeah, they were their time. So, yeah. Go through these, and that's where you're going to find each one of the Pokemon for the unknown to complete this section, which was pretty cool. I also need to point out that for my personal post-game, the everything wrapped up, Richard, you were totally awesome and sent me my favorite Pokemon in a shiny form, and I just want to point that out. These are all the shinies I were able to catch. I got a second Ponyta. I have to check with a friend of mine. He has a daughter who's a big fan of Ponyta, and I know she gets really anal about being able to get all the Pokemon that are her favorite as female. So if her shiny is not a female, I might trade her shinies just so that she can have her shiny Ponyta. I know she really likes the shiny Ponyta, and I know she really likes having all of her Pokemon be female. So, but Richard, you sent me a shiny Growlithe, and I looked it up what the shiny Arcanine looks like, and my god, does it look awesome. From what I can tell, it's a little bit more yellow than this is on the Growlithe, and it kind of looks reminiscent to the battle you have with the Arcanine on the Volcano Island area. It looks so cool, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun with that in the post everything game. So thank you very much for sending me that guy. It's gonna be great being able to put him on the team. Anyways, so right now, I've got, I'm pretty sure that's the Spiritone Mission. So I've got a forbidden Pokemon to go catch. Where was it? Oh, there. Yeah, I was looking right at it and was completely oblivious. This is the side effect of just waking up from a nap. So I'm sure the Arceus fight is going to go fantastic, considering I'm going to want to be foolish and use no Pokemon in that one as well. I have no idea what I'm in for as far as making that claim, but I've done all of them except one, which I could very much go back and do again. And maybe I'm out of my mind, but I did a couple of them again myself, separately. And I swear they are a little bit harder when you do the rematches. They claim to have done some training and so on, and I suspect that is evidence in the fact that the fights are a little bit harder. But I'll be honest, they were a little bit more challenging than I thought they'd be, just for really mostly upping the health. I think they upped the rate of speed and changed some patterns slightly, maybe. But I want to. There we go. Want to have it set to the for the deer once we're done. Ian, I'm glad you came. Let's get started, shall we? God, something just doesn't feel right with this girl. First of all, a confession. I may have told you one teeny tiny lie, and I'm willing to bet it's more like a really, really big lie, but I'm gonna lie about the intensity of the lie. About the wisps, there are actually 108 of them. I've been holding on to the last one. Could you put it in the odd keystone with the others? But wait, before that, well, Ian, what do you think of me? I'm going to go with you're a strange one. There's something not right here, and I'm fairly certain she's going to have something to do with probably being a wisp. Spiritone is a Pokemon of lore that is surrounded in the creepy. I'll just word it that way. A strange one, huh? Yeah, you're right. You really do understand me. Here it goes. The final wisp. After this, the traveler who used that strange magic will finally forgive me. Right? Close your eyes for a second, would you? Stranger danger. The child ain't a child. Alright, it was pretty obvious where that was going. Hold on, just gotta get up this hill. No, wow, I am right in the Spirit Wisp. Alright. The odd keystone disappeared without a trace. Man, that is such a worried face. Making you gather all those wisps was my last bit of mischief. Thanks for playing along. Please don't forget about me. Wait. It didn't go right into the... Okay, you sense the presence of a strange Pokemon. Ooh! Yeah, okay, didn't... Yeah, right up on me. No, we're just gonna go right into it. Really weird that you're up there. Not gonna lie. Alright, what level are you? Level 60? Okay. I don't want to do too much damage, so I really have to walk back my attacks. And I really don't want to miss anything, so let's open up with a Crunch. Agile style. Okay. We can... God, I'm afraid of getting a critical, but we can get away with doing another one of those. Not an Aqua Tail, that's too much damage. And we didn't lower their defensive stats last time, so we should be safe. Spiritome actually looks more intimidating than it looks cool for once. I'll be honest, I kind of thought Spiritome always looked... I mean... In terms of Pokemon design, I thought it always looked pretty intimidating. But for whatever reason, what we're seeing here, I never put 2 and 2 together on the idea of the bulk of the Pokemon, the spirity essency thing. I didn't put much stock into the idea that that would be a solid color. I always thought it was kind of more ethereal, energy-esque, like the wispiness around a Ghastly. That was the way I always thought that stuff would be represented, and that seemed a little bit more physical. Alright, well, let's head back to the base. We only caught the 1 Pokemon. And I'll be honest, for it being a Pokemon that I think most people are going to save until the very end, I was surprised at how easy the actual catch went. As usual, I got to analyze and possibly overanalyze all of the the battle, but 1 Ultra Ball kind of surprised me. A completed Pokédex at last! Though in a way, you could almost call this an Ian Dex. And of course, you had your directive, didn't you? I recall the message you received when you first fell down to this land. Seek out all Pokemon, was it not? It seems you finally achieved that goal. So, where must you go now? So, remember where the gods were? Apparently they're like lesser deities, you know, you guys have been praising them for all of everything. And yeah, they're the baby steps. Mount Coronet, the Temple of Sinnoh. You'll find it nowhere else in all of Hisui, closer to the heavens. You are practically among the stars up there, as if one with the very universe, all creation. What will happen there, I wonder? Oh, I really should be giving him that voice I gave him before, but man, I don't remember. It's been too long. It was something like the little bit of a pip pip cheerio. What will happen there, I wonder? My scientific curiosity is positively roiling. But, well, this isn't my tale of adventure. It's yours. This is for you, and you alone to go and find out. We have our separate duties. Yours is to go to the Temple of Sinnoh, and mine is to give this Pokédex a jolly read through. Alright, so, oh, wait, hold on. Look, we've already gone through this. I need to go back to the village in order to go back to the... Come on, we can do this, Laventon. Now, I wonder if there's just like a little bit of extra sweet story on top when everything is said and done. Oh, there's reports of an outbreak. Oh, okay, hold on. A little bit of a side trip first. Pokemon outbreak with Rotom. I got to at least go check it out. Fingers crossed for a shiny. Okay, hold on. It is right by the other... Okay, so I'm going to go there first. Now that I think about it, worshipping a false god is a terrible sin in most religions. And a lot of people worshipped Pokemon who weren't Arceus in this game. We're all going to Hiffle. Good old Hiffle. The Dragon Ball Z filler arc that, in my opinion, might as well be canon. I know a lot of people don't like the Snake Way travel. I freaking love it. I'm trying to think about the Team 4-star interpretation on just the buff German Onis. God, that was hilarious. Catch as many Rotom as I can! Nope. Alright, hold on. Alright, I don't want to make them faint, so we're just going to go with an Agile Aqua Tail. And of course the rain comes right as I go for this. I think that might increase the power of my attack. On the plus side, didn't make it faint. This is a huge score. I like Rotom, and frankly I like being able to have several so that I can have all of the different forms. So this will be a great moment for me on catching as many of these as I can. Well, I know you want to fight me. Yeah, I know. But I only want to fight the one, if I can avoid it. Preferably doing these fights one-on-one rather than 2 or 3 or 4 at a time. Yeah, let's do a Fire Fang, but again, Agile style. Yeah, that was a lot better. That's a lot more of a controlled assault. See if we can get lucky and catch it right here. From what I understand, the way Arceus has been depicted before, I gotta say, I don't think Arceus would fall into the idea of any sort of god as we would depict it. Especially in the West, we tend to have a more approach to like a god that has some degree of... Oh, come on, you. To some degree being active in the going-ons of the world. And I don't think that would be Arceus. Arceus seems to be a lot more hands-off, things just happen. The deity as represented in a Pokemon without having, you know, done or... without doing anything within its existence in the time that you get to catch it as being a deity. So I think in this game, it being involved in, from what I'm suspecting, ripping you from your primary time and pulling you into the time of this game, would be the most active thing we have seen Arceus do as a deity at all. Because everything else is just, you know, story, legend, lore. You're kidding me. Did all of them, like... Okay, you know what? Little bit salty, but I'll deal with it. Right, come on, get over here. Most of the filler in Dragon Ball Z was pretty good, even the driving episodes. God, the driving episode is the greatest gag. So... one thing a lot of people forget about when they think about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is Toriyama is a bit of a jokester. In fact, I think a lot of his manga work, even a lot of what he did back in like OG Dragon Ball, was kind of more humorous comedy works. I have often referenced my interpretation of him as being a comedy, is it mangeki? Is that the term? Or mangakai? I don't know the proper official term. I'm sorry. I'm not weeb enough. Take my card back. Alright, hold on. Yes, yes, yes. And I know you two are going to come, but preferably... Oh, God, it's all 4 of them. Alright. Let me just get a bit away. Alright, that was a failed throw. Let's try that one. Mangeka. Mangaka? Mangekyo Sharingan. Yes. Anyways. Where was I going? And so, I think coming off of that, it makes a lot of the filler, which has more of a Jesus Christ, you came out of nowhere. A lot more of a light-hearted feel and approach. I mean, Princess Snake doesn't seem like a character that was to be taken all that serious. The Onis, when he fell off of Snakeway, the driving, because of the nature of what Toriyama did as an artist, I think it made for fantastic backing and support for the existence of the filler. Alright. Oh, I thought the other one was going to be here for the fight too, which is great. Let's swap to Ash again. I'm going to have to sleep just to reset the clock, just because I kind of want it to be morning when we go fight Arceus. That seems like the ideal time to go fight a god, you know. Dawn of a new day and all that. But yeah, I think Dragon Ball Z gets a lot of leeway on being able to have just really, really good filler, because you can take the comical approach and have it slip right into the idea of Dragon Ball Z almost effortlessly. All the same, you can take the serious approach and the same deal. You can slip it into the context of Dragon Ball Z almost effortlessly. I have no idea what level Arceus is going to be at. I've done pretty good with my team runnings. In your opinion, there are 3 things that can justify filler material: if it adds character development, if it's interesting, and if it's funny. And in Dragon Ball Z, all 3 of those criteria can be met with relative ease when you're talking about filler. Even if you aren't developing a character, you can play off of the characters. Ooh. You're kidding me? Alright. You can play off of the characters, certain aspects of them that don't get dove into often enough. Because so much of Dragon Ball Z with its side characters gets pushed to the side, as given the title of side characters. But the second you throw a side character in with a main character in Dragon Ball Z, you get a certain playable dynamic that can help you give the illusion of character development without having to have character development happen. Meanwhile, funny, as I said, is an easy one to claim pulling off in Dragon Ball Z. And interesting. Interesting is kind of more vague and definitely up to interpretation. So, what one person finds interesting, another person might find an atrocious nightmare and a slog to get through. Like me in the Princess Snake episode. I find that hilarious. But a lot of people just think it's a waste of time, and I can respect that opinion too. Yeah, I don't want to fight any of you. Electivire, you could be a little bit of a pain in my butt if we actually had to throw down, so I'd rather not. But yeah, that's one thing I want to point out to your comment is character development, in my opinion, when it comes to especially long-running shows, is pivotal and just absolutely key. It's one of the things that, admittedly, I watch One Piece and I rather like the story, but admittedly, a lot of times there are characters or arcs or prolific scenes where the art style just doesn't jive with me that great. And but because the character development and character portrayal is so great in One Piece. Like, I just throw that to the side and I'm just like, no, but hold on. The way this scene plays out is still awesome. So I completely agree. Character development, absolute king for long-running shows. I think you can kind of justify putting it to the side for a really short one-off series. As long as you have additional stuff to play into. Is it entertaining in other ways? Is it meant to be comedy? Are you just playing for fluff fan service? There are shows that build off of that, and that's literally all they are. And frankly, you don't need to build a lot of personality when your entire show is built upon two big personalities, if you know what I mean. Alright, let's see if that's all it takes. I literally got thrown off for a second there. He started to frown like he was like, hold on, I still haven't done everything. Ooh. Stairway to Heaven? Is that Metallica that did that song? God, I don't... It's gotta be. That sounds like an absolute Metallica thing. I just haven't listened to it in so long. I think the last Metallica song I listened to was in my car, and it was, One. The big platform. The shining battle arena in the sky. This is what heaven's gonna be like. Like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna go into heaven, and I'm gonna have, like, a little ring of, like, the Valhalla experience. That's my afterlife the way I'm picturing it. Just let me throw down with other big hulking guys for a while and just scream and drink beer. Absolutely. We're just gonna have a big arena pit. Led Zeppelin? Alright, yep. Again, could absolutely... I could have saw, you know, just off blind memory. My ancient, old, decaying memory. So, I admit, I was wrong. Alright, Horsey God, let's go. We gotta fight the pony deity. We gotta have the battle off with the My Little Pony verse. I don't know why that's where my brain went. Oh God, just tighten the noose now. Let me be done with it. Oh! Alright, this is definitely gonna be one of those things where I have the learning run first, I think. Yep, learning run first. Okay, yeah, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to accept the loss and do a fresh run. Come on, God, take me out. We're going to do a fresh run, right from zero. Come on. Wow. I'm surprised that missed. This is going to be a nightmare of a fight to do without using my Pokemon. But I learned a few things. I learned a couple of the attacks he's going to use. And I think my game plan is to not do the side strafing. I'm going to do the side strafing to dodge the meteors, but everything else I kind of need to be looking dead on. Okay. Oh, okay, I was a little late on that. Come on, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. That was... I like slipped into that. I gotta have another run at this. That was a botched button push. I hit Y and the ZR at the exact same time just because of the way my finger was sitting on there. Alright, I think I had the right idea. I just gotta not be, like, fat fingering the throw the food thing. Admittedly, like I said at the start of the stream, I literally just got up from a nap, and that was my downfall with my first. Alright, that was a miss. Oh, I can't do a dodge backwards. It's like the timing is just absolutely screwy for that. There we go. I've got to get these side... Man, that is such... Like, the hitbox is actually a little bit before it. That pulse of light, the hitbox is deceptively larger than just being the pulse of light. That one is all audio cue. Alright. Yep, that was a better run. We're going to do this again, though. Again, I have taken too many hits. Just drop me down. We'll get there. I kind of knew... I knew, expecting that this is going to be the hardest fight, because the Palkia Dialga fights, they were... you only have to do one, I think, but I can't remember. God, that's how bad my memory is. They were no joke. I remember them just being no joke. And Arceus has to be harder. Holy Jesus Christ, that's bullshit! Okay, that was bullshit, Arceus. Throwing that brand new thing at me. Holy crap! That literally, that shook me. Can I pause and do a fresh? There is no pausing. There is nothing. Really? There's literally nothing I can do to just say, let me start over? Hey, Caro. Trying to fight Arceus without using Pokemon. That's my challenge right now, and I'm getting my butt kicked. I'm still apparently, I thought I knew the moves he was going to throw at me, and then he teleports in my face and just screams. And a god screaming in your face is no joke. Okay, there we go. Okay, I need to get more space. Oh! Alright, you're gonna do the thing again. Oh! Okay, 3's too greedy. Oh, Get out of there, buddy. Let's do this slow and steady. Oh, there's another one. What? 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 First time seeing this. Keeping my distance right now. Oh. Okay. So here's something for me to try. I wonder if I can break him out of that. If when he's doing that, if I hit him enough times, if I can stop him from doing that attack. Because otherwise, if that's an attack I have to eat, given the amount of health he has, I'm not sure if it could be done. If I have to eat that attack. So if I can't break him out of it. I can see that. Gee, thanks. Yep, absolutely get my butt handed to me. Don't take that from him. Kick his butt. Look, nobody needs to tell me to scream in the face of God and tell him to throw hands. Oh. Oh, that wasn't the last one. God, I am off count. Oh, okay, that was bad lighting. The animation from the meteor really got in the way of it there. Oh, damn it. Alright, can absolutely knock him out of that. Alright, if it's not this run, I think we'll have one here shortly. I'm sure there's going to be a change up in a wave 2, maybe even a wave 3. But aside from that bit of information, I think I've largely got his number. Whatever the changes are, they're going to throw me off. But right now we have to get there first. Okay, hold up. I don't like I don't like that. Okay, I see where I have to go. Can I get there? Yeah, you're here with me now. Where'd you go? Holy sweet mother of God. Okay. Well, that's something to learn. Okay. What I did learn is it seems like the big blast attack in that start of that second wave can be dodged. You just got to figure out when it's going to blow up, and that I don't know that timing yet. All right, let's give this another go. I am absolutely stubborn enough to throw hands with this god, mano a mano, and just leave my Pokemon in the Pokeball. Admittedly, after figuring him out for this part, these attacks are outright slow now. Alright, that one not so much, but I have to not be talking when he starts, because the entirety of the dodging for that one is an audio cue. This one's visual, the other one's audio. Gotta throw it higher. Oh, missed that dodge. I got too greedy. Man, I can't see it if I get the, if the explosion of the meteor takes up the attack. Yeah, now I'm talking during the start of this one. If the explosion of the meteor gets in the way of the camera during the attack, I can't see when that wave hits, and so it's just muscle memory. So I gotta start this one over. It'd be great if there was a way for me to pull him into the center of the ring, because that would be like the best place for me to have him. So I'm going to shut up during this next one because, like I said, I eat those laser beams so fast just because I'm opening my mouth and shoving my foot in it. I have to be able to hear when those lasers start. And I because of the way my setup is, everything is quiet. Oh. Alright, don't get too greedy. Oh, that's what that is. I don't know why I didn't think that. Ah, damn it. That's terrible. In your circle. Oh, dang it. I didn't know where he was. Oh. That distance makes that a pain. No, 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 halfway. I feel like Arceus could say the same thing about me right now. Damn it. You can't be happy with me. These pulses seem like they're a little bit faster now. Oh, I threw the ball, but it didn't happen. Oh! No, I can get you here. I can get you here. This is it. You're done. You're done. Oh, I might be done. Wait. Yeah! Figured it out right at the end there. I got that timing right at the end. I saw the flash on that second to last one, and that's when it hit me. That's got to be the window. Okay, let me read the comments now that I went through that. Whew. Starting to get a little sweaty palmed. Ew. What about you, Richard? Going good? All right. Speaking of going good, I didn't even ask when everything started. How's everybody feeling this afternoon? Evening for me, but at the very least, for both of you, I think that's afternoon at least. Thou hast done well to seek out all Pokemon. Unflagging devotion to a goal shalt see it through. So hast thou proven by thine actions. God, get in my ball! Glad that I didn't have an S at the end of that. It would have been way worse. Much as the ancient hero once did, he and the Pokemon that walked beside him. To see such truths proven anew, beyond the bounds of time and space, bringeth joy to me. I am glad that I chose thee to call to this world. As thou walkest onward upon thine own path, upon thee and upon this creation where thou now dwellest, I bestow my blessing. That's right. Just like Jacob, I fought with God, and I'm getting his blessing. I often reference that book. It's one of the more known books for me. It's one of my favorite Bible stories. Somebody literally just like, no, God, you and me, we're having this out until you give me a blessing, damn it. Time zones can get confusing. Time zone, I hate time. Dialga, get out of here. I legit thought you were screwed at the last second, but you pulled it off. And it's nighttime where you are. It's nighttime where I am too. Normally I'd be getting ready for bed already, but I absolutely wanted to finish this game. And I bestow upon thee a part of myself. You can't have the whole thing, baby. I am a god after all. I should walk this world together with thee. Show me how it appeareth in thine eyes. Alright, so first things first, God, we're going to go see my house. I'm going to show you a refrigerator, a great modern invention, keeps food longer. I have a fan, and we got a couple of modern inventions in a time that they shouldn't be. After that, I say we go hit the beach episode, because, God, you need to have one. You received the legend plate from Arceus. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of all creation. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of holy shit, of every type there is. Also, who else can agree with me? God needs his anime arc beach episode. I half expect God in all of his like ancient old man depiction to be fully anime-fied in that, you know, big buff old guy, and he's just wearing one of those wraparound man thongs. That's my depiction of God in his beach episode, and just that in a full-blown volleyball montage. It really paints a bad picture when you're talking about Arceus and Pokemon, but it's a lot funnier when you think about it in context of, you know, more biblical sense. Alright, Arceus, in the ball. He is mine. This, God, what was the age of the kid? Like 15? 15-year-old kid. Literal God in his pocket, the deities of time and space, Satan, and a Pokemon that, per the Pokedex entry, is just like, shouldn't be. Oh, do we not have the further information on it? That's a shame. It is literally referred to as the forbidden Pokemon in the Pokedex classifications. Caro, ew. Well, it's a lot... Okay. Think of it instead of, like, nasty old guy experience. Think of it like, you know the old guy from Bleach when he finally, like, gets serious and he is just old man ripped? That. Or, ooh, better example. The old guy, the master from, Kenichi, the Mightiest Disciple? The master of Ryozan Paku? That old guy? That guy. That guy with, like, full-blown white hair instead of blonde. The white beard. And just that wraparound mantha. I'm telling you, you might be like cringing at the thought, but there's something poetic and intriguing about the idea. Also, I may just absolutely be a sociopath. That's also quite possible. Not even going to deny it. In fact, I'll just own it. Very well could be. But if you're going to have a beach episode with God, you've got to have fun with it. You can't just have a boring whatever session, right? You're 100% sure there's got to be an anime out there where God does have a beach episode. Anime's got some weird shit. Absolutely. Alright, we're going to rest until morning. We literally just battled God. We kind of need to get our beauty sleep. Look, even if you don't take that route, Caro, at the very least, I stand firmly behind my stance that if you're gonna put God on a beach for a rest and relaxation scenario, you have to have fun with it. It can't just be old man relaxes in lounge chair. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, Arceus is here. Great. And it's already at level 10. It would be. Let's see what the rest of it is. Okay, so it is just the one thing. Received a part of Arceus. Fair enough. That's why I return to God Beach Volleyball. Like, you need to have, like, a duos there, right? You have a father and son match with God in a beach episode. So you've got Jesus and God, you know, the younger, also fit, like, classic depiction. And then you've got the older, wiser, but still just ripped, you know, again, classic depiction. I'm almost thinking of, what's that painting where they've got God reaching out to Adam? Like that God, right? And then you've got, I don't know, some random guy and his, especially because we're talking anime, it's going to be a random Asian guy, you know, the classic dark hair, slightly shaggy haired protagonist with like the most generic features. And then his dad, the classic old school depiction. And here's how this goes down. You might be thinking, oh god, it's going to be just a hilarious stomping. But you have the moment where the main character is like worthless in this game of volleyball, barely able to keep up with even watching the ball. But you have his dad, this, you know, old, you know, crouched over, maybe has a cane. If nothing else, doing the two hands behind the back, you know, doubled over spine thing. And just rips the shirt off. Just like has that hulking moment. Literally goes Master Roshi kind of beefing up. That's how you play a God Volleyball Beach episode scene and have fun with it. Anyways, where is Arceus? There he is. Okay. Wow, he's already really beefed up for that special attack. I've got to see what his attacks look like. So we're going to get Bruce out of here. Bruce, you are going to go at the end of the box. This is where I'm keeping all of my relevant Pokemon right now. Literally, I have my main party and nothing else. Also, gotta say, I like that Arceus is right up there with the level cap. We got an outbreak. I could chase it down, but I'm more here to see what Arceus is going to be throwing down. And I have had a little bit of a beef fighting the Electivire at the top of the mountain here. So that's what I'm going to go deliver some righteous judgment on. While I'm thinking about it, we all know what Arceus looks like. How does this work with the legend plate? Does he change at all in the slightest? Nope, still looks just like Arceus. Now it's just got all of the types. I wonder if... Okay, yeah, so I could also give him all of the different plates and determine what his typing is. I almost wonder if having all the types is even worth it. Because if I'm going to go fight an Electivire, it might just be more beneficial to throw an Earth Plate on him. Which I'm going to do because I'm wondering. Now I have to check this. Hear me out. It looks like my questions are answered. In the original games with Arceus, based on what plate you put on him, he would change colors a little bit. So you could actually run around with your Gucci Arceus if you want. Really customize and deck it out. I'm gonna run around with your Arceus of choice. There you go. Not only do we have God being thrown into this as a running theme, I like the idea that he's the name brand Gucci God. Don't make a handbag out of him. It will not go in your favor. Wait, hold up. Hold up. If I am all types, that means I'm part ghost type. Giga Impact should do nothing, Electivire. Alright. Let's just let him have it. Strong Style Judgment. So we know it's going to be Earth type. Okay, so it changes based on what the weakness is, which is pretty cool. And that's the move that was kicking my ass. The first shot of that every turn. Electivire, after that first hit, pro tip, dodge. You can get away eating the first hit, apparently. I don't want to mess with you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Let me get away from that thing. Alright, so I am definitely going to return to camp. There are some additional missions I could still do. I could go and hunt all of the unknown. But this was the last major thing in the story I had to do to really polish this game off. And I really wanted to do it on a stream, considering that I definitely did want to leave some things to the imagination, but we had already started the Spiritone Mission, so that was an obvious thing that was going to be happening in the game, and Arceus is literally the title battle. So I wanted to go through that, and I wanted to stick through with my guns of not using Pokemon in the big fight, so I'm really glad to see I was able to pull that off. But with that, I am going to wrap the stream up here. It was mostly just to polish this game off right proper and stick to my guns, and that's what I did. Thank you so much, Caro, for stopping in. I know I didn't do a good job depicting the game to you. I highly recommend, if you're interested in the game, to pick one of the earlier episodes and kind of see what it's about. I think the start of the last episode, episode 6 or 7, when my brother was there, we kind of did a real quick crash course on the game. You could easily jump back to that one and kind of get a good idea of what this game's got going for it. I highly recommend it. It was a heck of a lot of fun. I will say, be warned, I know you and I have a history of doing some Pokemon battles in the mainline games. It doesn't seem like there are Pokemon battles in this, if not at least yet. There are talks of there being DLC coming out and updates and so on. So there are no trainer-to-trainer battles. You can do some trading. So the multiplayer content is limited, but as far as a single-player experience, this is a fantastic, phenomenal game. Again, thank you so much for stopping in, Richard, Caro. Have a blessed one, and I hope to see you next time when I tackle what is probably going to be a bigger ass-kicking than that fight with Arceus was, where I'm looking to play, I think my next streamed game is going to be Elden Ring. And like I said, I'm expecting to be eating some of my own teeth during that playthrough. Especially because I have done nothing with any demo work or anything. I have kept myself, just like with this one, perfectly in the dark. And then I have Rune Factory 5. Same deal. And I am super excited for that one, as I have been a huge proponent for Rune Factory 4. So, yeah, I think this is the end point. Thank you so much. Have a good one.